When it comes to the Epstein files that are out there, I keep having people ask why this is such a big deal to them. Like, why of all the things is this the thing that's causing so much chaos and having them finally wake up? Well, for me, I've seen them leaving since January. When he got in office, that's when he took full power in a way that he never had before. Like, he had the Supreme Court, he had these tech bros, he just had a lot more power. He himself has said that. Like, I was a new president before, but now I rule the world. So you have to deliver on those things once you're in power. And people will always say, like, but we've told him the whole time he does this. We told him he's a schmeepus. We told him he's a con. We told him he doesn't care about him. But do you hear yourself when you say that? Who told them? You did. We did. The left. The people that they hear through a filter of stranger danger. You're communists, you're evil, you hate America, you hate Christians, you hate straight people, you hate white men. Like, that's what they've heard a filter through. So you may think you told them, but you said words, and then they heard the words that the filter let through. Okay, so what's the difference now? Like, we could have said he and Elon were schmonzies, and then what happened on January 20th? You had this happen. Who did it? Elon did it. I saw MAGA leave that day. They messaged me and said, oh my God, because it wasn't through a filter. It was with their own eyes, their own ears, their own impression. We could say Pete Hegseth is a drunk, but he's the one that did Signalgate. Him, more than once. Did that cause people to leave? Yes. The tariffs. We could say, it's a tax, it's this and it's this. And then when he did it, and he's toyed around with it, and he's tackled with it, and you've seen it hurt people, who did it? He did it. It doesn't matter what we said. He did it, and then they had the experience in reality in real time. Their own private experience. Same with these Epstein files. This didn't come from us. It came from him. It came from Pam Bondi, Kash Patel. They said all the things, they tweeted all the things before, started these conspiracies, and now here we are. And this had nothing to do with us. That's why they can hear it and see it. Are all of them going to join in this and attack him and break away? No, you're always going to have that group that just cannot and will not. And I say they have his mushroom in their mouth. But you got a good 10% that are ready for the hills. Steve Bannon said the same thing. That was my estimate. And he said the same thing. He's like, we're going to get crushed in midterms. Like, we're toast. So that's why it's so different, is because it's coming within inside their own party. And it's also what's made of this a little bit more complicated in a way, because on the left, I know we want to act. Like, we want to charge DC. I do. But then it gets weird because, but they are also imploding. And they are imploding. Who cares? I've been saying that for weeks, but that's just the truth. I think people don't think that it looks like they are because the last administration, he just fired people constantly. I don't think that's the same in a regime. I think if you want to get out, right? So I just think you keep keeping him in there because it's too dangerous to let people out at this point, and he doesn't have a lot of people to replace them with. He doesn't have 500 Giulianis. But Twitter is just lighting them on fire for this Epstein thing, and then they're throwing other things in there too. And I did a viral video the other day about Caroline having Caroline. She removed her cross when she delivered her first thing about Epstein. Apparently she hasn't worn it since. They notice all that. They're a cult. They look to these leaders for everything. And that's why they're so mad, because it's the leaders themselves that have shaken their reality, that have taken something away from them that they have been waiting for 8 years to show they were right. Yes, they want people held to account, whatever. Mostly, they want the payback. They want the Clinton deep state, blah, 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 blah. They're not going to get it. But it would be so nice for them to be able to go to friends and family and go, I told you. Oh, you told us what, bro? Where's the files? They've done this to themselves, and that's the difference. And it's only going to get worse.